Hey guys, some dude with dolls here, and today I wanted to make a video about my custom Evil Queen doll. I did get a couple of questions about how I made her on my Instagram. I did give a brief description about what I used, but I figured an actual visual of the pieces that I used to bring her to life would be a lot better. So, as you can see, her as a whole. Turn her around. So she's very flexible. Okay, so let's start with the head first. So, the head here is a Disney Descendants Eevee doll, the basic one, one of the core dolls that came out. And so what I did was I removed all her hair, and then for the head piece here, I don't know what you would call it, but basically I mapped it as the same design as the original Disney Store Evil Queen. She has like a head cowl on, so that's what I did. And then the crown is from the original Evil Queen Disney Store Evil Queen. The outfit, the dress, and the cape are also part of the doll of the Disney Store Evil Queen. And I did take parts from the Eevee doll. I really liked the pendant, so I repurposed that, especially since the cape originally has closed over here, and there was a red jewel on the closing. But I had to remove it because the shoulders on this particular body were wider, so it didn't close properly. So I had to reconfigure doing that. The other thing that I reused was the Eevee doll plastic cape piece, and I painted the outside black to match the outfit. And what I did was I attached the cape to the hard plastic one, and that's also how I got this this piece, the collar, to pop out more, be more prominent. And then basically, so for the body, what I used was a made to move Barbie doll body, with the ones with the special, very articulated joints. So about height wise, she's still within range with the Ever After High dolls and the Disney Descendant dolls. I repainted her face makeup. Nothing too drastic. I redid the lips. I made them a little fuller to make her seem more adult-like. The original Eevee doll, her top lips were very thin. Also, her eyebrows were blue. I painted them black to match more of the color scheme of the original Evil Queen. And then also, this prop mirror here is part of Eevee's mirror. So basically, that's what I used. Oh, and then, okay, so what I used for the head is something called epoxy sculpt. The only place I've seen to have found it is online through Amazon. I did try going to like Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and I wasn't able to find it. So I mean, if yours carries it, awesome. Mine, and I checked a couple, they didn't have it. in one of the stores. They didn't even know what the hell I was talking about, but that's okay. So, you know, if you're interested in doing that, I suggest looking it up and think epoxy sculpt. Me personally, this was my first time using it. I did find it a little difficult. It does take some getting used to. It's basically a hybrid of sculpting clay and epoxy. Epoxy is like basically like a compound that you mix two compounds, and it creates this like very strong bond of like a type of glue of sorts, for lack of a better word. And that's basically what this was. It was it comes with, if you order it online, it shows a picture of one, but it comes with two. It's like part A, part B, and you have to do an even part. I mean, there's directions, I'm paraphrasing here, but you combine an even amount of both to mix. Then you let it sit for 5 minutes, and then you have about like 3 hours to play with it, like with sculpting and all that. So you do have some time to try to get the shapes and whatever else you're looking for before it hardens. I don't know what the dry time is for sculpting clay. I went ahead and tried the epoxy because I saw a tutorial online, and they made it, to be honest, they made it look easy, so I was like, oh, I can do that. It wasn't as easy as they made it look. I mean, they probably have a lot more experience. This was my first try. I'm happy with it. I think it came out okay. I did have some difficulty once it dried. I didn't take into consideration that it wouldn't be flexible, and you know, putting on the doll head and taking it off obviously would cause stress in the sculpting area, so it's not as obvious, which I guess I'm thankful for. But this piece from here to here broke off, so I just colored it in and then reapplied some matte finishing to it to help blend it in. So I mean, it worked out, but it was such a pain and very upsetting too. But like I said, that was kind of my own fault. I didn't take into consideration. I don't know how else I would have done it, but I figured it out and I made it up. And overall, I think she looks pretty good. You know, she's the evil queen. And I just wanted to share that with you. If you guys, you know, get inspired to make your own evil queen, you know, this is how I did mine and what I used. Once again, a combination of a couple of dolls. I happen to have the Disney Store classic evil queen doll, and like I said, so this is her original outfit with some modifications to the cape. The evil queen crown came with the original doll, the head, and a couple of the costume pieces came from Disney Descendants Eevee. And the body is a made-to-move Barbie doll purple top. And then the shoes were just another Barbie accessory that I used, just because I liked them. I gave her a couple of boots. So that's there you have it, and that's basically that's my tutorial, I guess, basically, of my custom evil queen doll. And I hope it inspired you, and I hope you guys liked what you saw. If you want to give a like, that'd be awesome, because then, you know, that lets me know that somebody out there likes my work. And if you have any questions, I'll try to do my best to answer them some more. But pretty much that's basically everything I went through. And then, like, another thing that maybe I didn't mention is how I attached both parts of the cape, the hard plastic and the cloth, and then even the necklace. I didn't want it going anywhere, so I attached both things with a hot glue gun. There's certain ones out there, they have like a low setting that they recommend using to like attach fabric materials and such. So that's what I try to do. And then also with the crown, it is a mix of a hot glue gun and a modeling glue. I did a little mix of both just to, I don't know, secure it. So that's how that's on there. So, you know, you could probably see, I mean, it's not very pretty behind the scenes, but, you know, for the purpose that I want to use it for, you know, for pictures or whatever I'm posing, you know, she pretty much can't quite see where the glue is. But yeah, so that was it. So thank you for watching, and you know, if you would like to see more content, you know, and you want to be notified when I do post another video, please subscribe, and if you like the video, like. Also, I want to, I'm interested in maybe doing like doll talk and doll discussion type videos. Let me know in the comment section if you would be interested in watching. You know, I'll probably post a couple anyway and see how well they do. But yeah, I mean, I got some opinions on dolls, and I'd like to share them with you and hear what you guys have to say. Try to have a healthy debate over, you know, certain things. And so that's that. So thanks for watching, you guys, and see you next time.